In December 2010, Las Vegas became the scene of one of its most audacious and widely publicized casino heists. Anthony Carleo, later known as the Biker Bandit, carried out a robbery so bold that it captured the attention of the city, the nation, and the world. Armed, masked, and riding a motorcycle, he walked into the Bellagio casino, scooped up over $1 million in chips, and disappeared into the night. Carleo's story is not merely a tale of crime. It is the story of a man driven by addiction, debt, and a desperate desire for recognition, whose audacity would ultimately lead to his downfall. Anthony Carleo was born in Pueblo, Colorado, in 1971. He was the son of Judge George Carleo, a respected figure in the legal system. From an early age, Tony displayed charm, intelligence, and a restless energy that constantly pushed him toward risk and adventure. While his upbringing provided stability and opportunity, Tony sought excitement in ways his family and peers often could not understand. Over the years, he pursued military service, explored various business ventures, and eventually moved to Las Vegas, where he enrolled at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas School of Dental Medicine. Despite appearances of a structured life, his personal struggles grew. He accumulated substantial debt, developed a gambling habit, and became dependent on drugs, creating a dangerous combination that would shape his decisions. By the late 2000s, Carleo was living near the Las Vegas Strip, surrounded by the allure of neon lights, casinos, and endless temptation. Nights stretched into early mornings at gambling tables, where he chased high-stakes thrills he could barely afford. His fascination with risk escalated into obsession, and he began to imagine actions that most would consider impossible. He would rob a casino, not quietly or methodically, but boldly and publicly. Before attempting the Bellagio, he tested his plan at the Suncoast Casino, where he successfully stole around $19,000 in chips. That smaller success emboldened him and gave him the confidence to attempt a far more dangerous target. On December 14, 2010, Carleo executed his plan at the Bellagio. Dressed in black motorcycle gear, with a full-face helmet and gloves, and carrying a handgun, he rode his Suzuki GSX-R sport bike down Flamingo Road. He parked outside the North Valet entrance and walked into the casino with purpose. The floor buzzed with the sounds of clinking chips, spinning roulette wheels, and the excited chatter of gamblers lost in hope and chance. Carleo moved with precision, a man focused on a single objective. He approached a high-stakes craps table, brandished his gun, and ordered everyone to step back. Dealers froze, players were stunned, and within minutes, he filled a black bag with stacks of chips, including the coveted $25,000 cranberry chips. The robbery lasted only a few minutes. Carleo ran back to his motorcycle and sped away into the night. Surveillance cameras recorded every moment, yet his identity remained unknown for days. The total value of the stolen chips was roughly $1.5 million. The audacity of the heist captured public attention, earning him the nickname the Biker Bandit. But the stolen chips were not easily spent. Unlike cash, they were serialized and traceable. The Bellagio quickly announced it would discontinue the $25,000 chips, making them difficult to convert into money without raising suspicion. Carleo attempted to use smaller denominations back into cash at the casino, but his behavior drew attention. Dealers and pit bosses noticed unusual gambling patterns and grew suspicious. His desire for recognition exacerbated the problem. He began hinting online that he was the Biker Bandit and attempted to sell high-value chips under the alias Ocean Spray 25, a reference to the cranberry chips. Law enforcement, in coordination with casino security and federal agents, closely monitored his online activity. Undercover officers posed as buyers and contacted Carleo. Driven by arrogance and thrill-seeking, he revealed key details about the robbery and arranged face-to-face meetings. On February 3, 2011, Tony Carleo was arrested during a sting operation while attempting to sell $25,000 chips to undercover agents. The man who had captivated Las Vegas with his daring robbery was revealed to be the son of a respected judge, a man whose life had been derailed by gambling, drugs, and reckless decisions. The evidence against him was overwhelming, including surveillance footage, online communications, and recorded admissions to undercover officers. Carleo faced charges of armed robbery, assault with a deadly weapon, and multiple related offenses. With the evidence stacked against him, he pleaded guilty. In 2012, he was sentenced to 9 to 27 years in prison. The courtroom carried an ironic weight, witnessing the son of a judge convicted for one of the most audacious crimes in Las Vegas history. The story of the biker bandit is more than a criminal case. It is a cautionary tale about addiction, impulsivity, and the lure of fame. Carleo's audacity made him infamous, but his recklessness ensured his downfall. He executed a cinematic heist, yet failed to anticipate the consequences of his actions. Unlike professional criminals, he lacked patience, planning, and discretion. His pride, his need for recognition, and his compulsions led him directly into law enforcement's hands. Tony Carleo's robbery mirrors the duality of Las Vegas itself. The city thrives on risk, excitement, and the promise of fortune, yet it requires awareness and self-control. Carleo gambled not just with chips, but with his freedom, reputation, and family legacy. In the end, he lost. The biker bandit remains a legend, a reminder that even the boldest gamble carries consequences, and that the house always wins. His story endures as both cautionary tale and spectacle, vividly illustrating the thin line between daring and disaster, and the certainty that actions have consequences.